Alright, what's going on, y'all? Hit the wrong button there. Let's see. Where are we at here? Do we have the right trailer? Yep, that's the right one. Highboy. Perfect. Let's see. Where are we at here? We got okay, Victoria. That looks pretty good. Oh, oh, okay. So once let's pick up the trailer. Okay. Well, we can bypass that. Let's see. I don't feel like teleporting, so we're just gonna quick travel to spot probably where we're already at. And there's our trailer. All right, so let's see what we can do for jobs. I don't have anything particular in mind, so I'm thinking we'll maybe just start with like something small. Ooh, this is a good drive right here too. Through Junction, Fort Stockton. I wish it was going more this way, because Van Horn, this area too, up to El Paso is nice. But this is a good drive here too. Really nice drive. Let's see if I can get chat going here. Okay. My first time kind of running Twitch in tandem, so I don't know if it's working out. I think that possibly what may be the issue is that I'm attempting to run this in 1440, and I don't think that Twitch likes that very much. Because for whatever reason, it's black. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'll have to troubleshoot that maybe some other time with the Twitch side of things. So, okay, let's see what we can do with this. Let's see. This one give us more money. I guess the one we already had, so we'll stick with that one. So to Artesia, New Mexico, and that's from Victoria. Cool. All right, I'm done for that. So our loans going through. Oops. That button on that on my button box, sometimes it double tap clicks. I don't know what the word would be. Okay, I don't want that overlay there. Oh, snap. We're about to hit that. Where are we going here? Oh, this is that weird station where it's in the it's inside of a enclosure. So we actually have to go the other way and go out through the gate. Oh, Jesus. I need to get my bearings here. I forgot that until I just now realized that our trailer has a Jeep on it. Oh wait, unless, can we? No, we can't go around that way. So I was trying to back up, and that was a horrible idea. Without knowing what I'm doing, because we got a Jeep on there. Oof. This is a little tight. Oh man. Not in the best shape here. Okay. Yeah, we kind of clipped that guard a little bit. Oh well. There's our exit. Yeah, because it doesn't let us go around the other way. Let's see about this. So we know we're picking up here in Victoria, but we don't know where yet. A little bit of traffic here on the access road, huh? Alright. You're turning. Yeah, he's kind of coming around a little fast. Let him go, and then, unless you're... Okay, he's turning... He's turning too, so we're good. I think it wants us to do a little U-ey up here. Shouldn't be too far, I don't think. Got a cut in here. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Or ma'am. Whoever you may be.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Let's make sure everything's good to go over here. Give me 1 second. Okay, had to make sure we were still good. Man, that's a weird thing. So, first time going on Twitch, it's not working. Unless it's just that I'm accessing it on my phone. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I had read something about that if you stream on 1440p, Twitch doesn't like it on the mobile app. So, I don't know. That may be true. It may not be true. Weird stuff going on that is going to be real fun to troubleshoot. Let's not hit that car. Okay. Forgot I gotta kind of swing this thing a little bit because it's pretty big. Ah, these brakes are touchy. Why are the brakes so touchy? Alright, we stopped. So, right on red. We're fine. Picking up, is it XTO? Is that where we're at? Looks like it. Alright, I dig it. I picked up some fuel out of here, doing some runs yesterday with KSW's hot tanker. So since we're in the highboy, I don't think we're gonna have to reverse. It should just give us some easy access locations to pick up and drop off. So that's hopefully good. Let's see. Let's do our trigger here and see where they want it.
You have reached your destination.
Or where they got it and where they want us. Ooh, look at that JCB over there on that low. Is that a, let's see, looks like a low boy with, what is that? Is that I wonder if that's one of my trailer mods. Kind of cool. Yep, dump truck tires, 50,000, 36 pounds to Kiewit. Kiewit. Do you say Kiewit or Kiewit? I say Kiewit. Awesome, straight ahead. All right, I dig it. This transmission's a little weak. Got plenty of horsepower for sure. Hopefully we got the green. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. That's a long trailer. Looks like articulated. Yep, that's long. Man, fast loading time too. They had it ready to go immediately. Nice. Doesn't get better than that. I do not recommend drinking and driving. The way that I am. All right. Do we? Oh, we exit to the right. Looks like. Mouse over there. We are off for a nice run, and it's in the afternoon still, so we're gonna see some. Should see some nice, picturesque scenery here through Junction and Fort Stockton. We'll have to catch Van Horn another time. But it ain't going nowhere. That is not dump truck tires. Hold on a second. Doesn't look like dump truck tires to me. I thought we were picking up the rig piece, which is what we have, but when we pulled into the trigger and we accepted our job, it said dump truck tires. That was weird. I didn't think that's... Well, no, I think I did. I don't know. I don't pay enough attention to the cargo thing. I'm just concerned about kind of getting in and out, if that makes any sense. Gotta kind of watch ourselves on the road. This thing's a wide trailer. And real nice loads on it too. So for any that are not aware, it's from 850 Modding does that trailer. And I wonder, did he do any Black Friday sales? I don't know. Several people did a Black Friday. I think Ruda, John Ruda did a sale, and so did KSW. Oh man, got the train just in time for it. That's how it goes sometimes. Well, let me take this time to do my traffic real quick. Oops. I meant to put in neutral. Where's the train at? There it is. Oop. Hold on a second. There we go. Bump up our traffic a little bit. That way we get a little bit more realism here. Alright, start it back up since we stalled it. Hopefully we don't stall again. This transmission takes a lot of juice for it to actually get going. Watch the sides of our trailer. Kind of sad news for us. Snowy Moon is officially out of my toolbox. It just refuses to work now. Crashes the game to desktop. It doesn't play nice anymore with what I got going on. And it was like a one day to the next kind of thing, because in my other stream on Friday, and then playing around with it, my personal off-camera time, it was fine until yesterday. And then I think what happened was the Late Autumn Mild Winter mod by Grimes came out for 153. I've got it in here now, so that's why you can see the brown dried up scenery, vegetation and such. That's all the mild winter late autumn mod, appropriate for the time of year that we're at. Once I stuck that in, and yes, I did take out JBX, because JBX I'm used to running as well, but with the winter autumn mod being a weather mod, it doesn't play nice with other graphics mods. So took out JBX so I could run the autumn winter mod, and all of a sudden got tons of crashes to desktop. And I thought it was this mod, so I took it out, and I was like, well, maybe they just didn't do enough testing on it, whatever, for the winter/autumn mod. Put JBX back in, and it crashed again. So I'm like, what the heck? It was working just a second ago with JBX. I put autumn winter in, crashes. I'm like, okay, put JBX back in, exactly the way it was before, crashing again. Numerous times, didn't matter what I did. And then initially I thought it was because I had Dom's truck in the profile, because Dom's truck, for whatever reason, when you have it in a profile, it'll randomly, it'll crash to desktop the first time you boot up that profile when you open your career, but the second time that you go in is fine. But this was happening repeatedly. It was like consecutive tries. I would try to open that profile and crash every time. So I'm like, man, what the heck got messed up just by me putting in the autumn winter mod? All of a sudden, nothing's working. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna try Snowy Moon, because Snowy Moon's been known to give me some issues. At this point, I still had JBX in there, and I had taken the winter autumn mod out, and it went through first try. So I'm like, okay, well, we got the answer. Snowy Moon is problematic at this point in time. So Snowy Moon is officially out for now. Yeah, I don't know when if ever, Snowy Moon's gonna get another update. Oh, come on, dude. This transmission, I swear. We're on even level ground, and I started in low, and it still stalled it. I don't know, maybe I do need higher amount of horsepower. I don't know. I'm gonna check something right quick. Real quick, like. Okay. Sorry about that. Everything's a mess today. Had to make sure the mic, source was actually on. To make sure my audio was actually going through. Try to get an idea of what the level's at here, so I'm gonna be driving a little sporadically for a second. Oop, going right. Come on, we want the live stuff here. Okay, there we go. Weird. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. I hope that it's just weird stuff on the app. I don't know. I'm sorry you had to see my whole overlay there. My transition button apparently didn't work. I thought I pressed it to go to the BRB transition, but it didn't. Anyway. I just get paranoid about my voice not going through because its source is muted in Streamlabs, but it was good. I think usually at the end of the streams I normally mute it, that way I don't you guys don't hear any, like, you know, during the outro you guys don't hear any weird sounds. Okay, I'm gonna start cutting into this lane because we are quite long and we need to start taking up this lane. Turning lane. There we go. Green lights. We'll probably hit the curb just a little bit. Nope, we didn't. We need some more horsepower in this thing. We don't have very tall gears. I think it's like the usual 3 1/4, so it shouldn't really be struggling this much. I'm gonna blame it on horsepower, I guess. But we should have plenty. Should be 600 or 700. But I definitely don't want to stall anymore. That won't be fun. There's San Antonio, my hometown, and current place of dwelling. I always love passing by here and seeing the skyline. I want to say they really put in like all the buildings that are actually there. That's so cool. The real highways here, 281 and 35 and I-10 that intersect here. Nope. We're all over the road here. About 8 low. Can we hit that? I think we'll be okay if we stay there. As long as we don't gotta slow up for anything, I think we'll be okay. There's El Paso. We are en route. Ooh, we get an even better view of the skyline here, which is awesome.
At 50 yards.
Oh, we're staying right here. Okay.
Turn right.
There goes San Antonio. Although definitely much less populated than it would be in real life. I mean, you know, San Antonio is not super dense, but definitely there'd be a lot more traffic and congestion there, especially around this time, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I wonder if SES ever thought of doing something like, I mean, I'm sure they had, I mean, I know they had their hands full with Texas, the whole state, when they were putting it together, so I wonder if it ever crossed their mind to do something like with the Riverwalk that San Antonio is known for. If they ever were kind of thinking about putting that in at any point. Because really, I mean, we don't drive through San Antonio at all, really. Only around it, so we don't go... I mean, as is the case with most cities anyway, we don't really go through the skyline where the whole downtown center is at, the central part of it, but yeah, the Riverwalk is definitely it's complex, so I don't know how that would look from a mapper's point of view, if that would ever be something that they'd be interested in putting in, or if that ever crossed their mind to do it, but I don't know, kind of a weird idea. I suppose we'll be getting some nighttime action here, because it's running a little bit into sunset already. And you know what? That actually makes sense, because with it being winter, essentially, we got, you know, it's dark around 6 o'clock, so I think it's already on the right track. Just a couple minutes till it hits 5 o'clock on the dot, and then we'll be at 6 before you know it. It'll probably be dark by then. Yep, there's that sunset. So there's a road that goes that way, apparently, that we could drive down. Curiously. Wonder what's out that way. We should be in our right lane here. I passed a bunch of traffic, so that's why I was in the left lane. Sometimes traffic just slows up for no reason. Like, I hate the, I gripe about it a lot. Those, the trucks that start slowing down before they even exit. You know, they're on the interstate, you know, where it's like, at this point, it's 80 miles an hour. So, like, what that car just did, or truck, sorry, he started slowing down once he got on the ramp, the off-ramp to exit. But some of these other trucks will start slowing down. They'll slow down to, like, oh, man, someone's either in trouble or broke down. That stinks. They'll start slowing down. They'll get down to like 30 miles an hour while they're still fully on the interstate, like before they even get onto the ramp to get off. Like, what is that? That's one way to kill all of our momentum, is by almost stopping on the side of on the interstate. Kinda weird, if you ask me. Anybody behind us? So we're starting to lose some momentum here. Must be on an incline. Really, I should be in our right lane, the slow lane. Oh no, what's going on? People trying to merge or what? They're just stuck there. It's like they were trying to... Somebody was either trying to let them in and they weren't going, or they got stuck or something. These AI are just weird sometimes. Kind of stinks. I was hoping for more daylight, so we would see a lot more of this area. I do like that it really does feel like we're here, because with it being kind of essentially out here in the middle of nowhere in the sticks of Texas, West Texas, there's no street lights, no highway lights. Feels kind of lonely out here, even though we're not totally lonely. We've got some other people on the road there with us, lit by only dashboard lights. Okay, I should probably do the responsible thing and stay in our slow lane. At least until there's somebody we need to pass. Huh, it's kind of weird. I have more visibility in the mirror than looking straight ahead. It's not as I don't know. Is that just me? It could just be me. It just seems like looking through the mirror, there's less of a contrast between the road and the. Maybe it's just because of our lights. That's why stuff looks darker, maybe on the outside, wherever it's not, wherever the light doesn't reach. That could be it, I suppose. Man, look at all those stars. It is a starry night for sure. Let's see, where are we at here? Fort Stockton would be, so that's exit 261. I think ordinarily we'd take that to Fort Stockton if that was our destination, I believe. I normally just take this route a lot. I don't really cut into Fort Stockton too much, but it is a nice drive, especially in the daytime when you can actually see stuff. But you know, it is what it is. Pecos coming up soon. Okay. What is this? 257 for Pecos. That's another road we can go down too. Nice. I wonder if that leads to Fort Stockton as well. I really do need to get more familiar with these areas. Alright, we're good there. We may end up hitting this this chevron again to fuel up after we drop off, because there's one thing kind of about this truck that is a little bit weird. Same thing with the 352 and probably all of KSW's trucks, perhaps. The tanks are quite small. So we do kind of cut through the our fuel supply pretty quickly. It's also kind of misleading that red marker flag on our GPS on the cell phone is kind of always there. It's kind of weird. I don't know if that's by design or not, but it's kind of always there on the GPS, so you can't really tell, are you getting closer to it or not? Because I think we even saw that from when we first took off. Okay, I was concerned I was speeding, so speed limit 60, we're good. Oh, nope, 45 now. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, McDonald's making me hungry for some McDonald's fries or something like that. Use this time real quick, check one other thing on the stream, because I need to make sure this also went through. Alright, good. Kind of always paranoid about the description stuff. I had it happen one time where YouTube didn't what do you call it? It didn't hold the markdown that I normally do, where you have like you have some text in bold and some italic and some. Uh-oh. Put my head tracker back on. I turned my head to look to see if there was any traffic in my left lane and realized my tracker. I turned it off to check my phone. What was I saying? Yeah, so the markdown didn't apply one time. I was like, what is up with that? Just randomly one day decided to not work. So it was one of my uploads, normal uploads that I normally do. What do you call it? Yeah, basically just threw all the text in there, no formatting. I just lost it, and I cut and pasted it directly from my word processor where I have everything saved, and I just copy it to each video, but change the description depending on what I'm doing. And it didn't keep the formatting, so that was a little disappointing. Didn't realize it until maybe like the next day, after like a day after I uploaded the video. I had to go back in and fix it. It's kind of weird. Oh shoot, what's the speed limit here? 30, okay. We might be going a little over 30. Alright, now we can pump it up to 50. 65. Approaching 45 now. Man, I can't wait for Zmods to give us a... oh, there's an Exxon spot there too. We can probably stop there even. I guess depends on where we go for our next job. Yeah, the interior effects pack we need it for the international brand. Well, I mean, it's there. He's got one already, but it's not the updated version. The G5, I think, is where he's at with that. That's also utilizing the ZAF, the audio framework. I would love to be able to have that in this truck, since we're driving international today.
Keep left.
keep left. That's right. Pay attention. Ooh, hit the brakes. Ah, man, the brakes are. I panicked because I see we gotta hit the brakes in order to stop, but we stopped too quick. I don't know why these guys aren't going. What are you waiting for? I think he was going straight too. I don't know why he's not moving. Oh, we gotta be in our appropriate lane here. Oh, never mind. Whoops. Gotta cut you guys off there. Sorry. Sorry about it. Well, it's approaching 11 o'clock, 11 p.m., so we're probably going to see a lot less traffic out here, but I've seen a lot of truckers so far, which is always cool. Where are we at here? Oh, I think we're on the New Mexico state line. And I left my Jake on by accident. At least we know it works. Alright, we'll make a right turn over here to Carlsbad. Although we're going to Artesia ultimately. Oops. Hit the switch there, dummy. Whoops, didn't mean to over rev that much. Hey Michael, how you doing? Yeah, I haven't had that issue personally. What do you normally keep your engine sound at? I keep mine a little bit low for the stream, that way it's not overpowering my music and my voice, but I don't think I've had that issue necessarily where it makes it too quiet. Do you have the audio framework as well installed? The audio framework isn't it's not a normal SES mod, it's a plugin that you put in your bin folder. That is strange. I've never heard of that one before. And oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you did say it's only the G5 ones. So the older, the G4, G3 packs, I'm assuming those work fine for you. Oh man, almost got the green on this light, but didn't after all. The G4s are fine. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know about that one. It's strange. You know what? Come to think of it, I think I have experienced that a little bit, but not with the 3406, or 3408, whatever the new engine was that came out before this latest Cummins engine that we're on now. So not with the previous one. The new engine that Z-Mods put out, the 870, that engine is quiet for me. Now that I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I did remember quite a few like different trucks. It wasn't just a single truck. I drove that new 870 and it was quiet. I did have to turn it up, and it wasn't a truck. It wasn't a Pete, I think. So yeah, you might be onto something there. I think I do remember having that issue before. And that's true, it does do some soundproofing, so. So I guess my other question would be like, do you notice it on any and all trucks that you drive with the G5 interior? Or is it just certain ones? I think the newer trucks, if you were to drive a newer Pete or Kenworth, I would think the soundproofing would be stronger because they, like some newer trucks have that feature, I guess, where they have it built into the truck, and then if you've got soundproofing on the engine on top of that, like Z-Mods does, that might be a little too much, too quiet. That's my guess. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know if that. I guess it does depend on the pack more so than the truck or the engine. Okay, so it's like that no matter what engine. Interesting.
After 50 yards, turn right.
Well, I can say you're not the only one, because I've also experienced that. So maybe hopefully Z-Mods will get some feedback on that. Maybe tailor it a little more to not be so quiet. Because yeah, realistically, it wouldn't be, even if you do have soundproofing on there, it wouldn't be as quiet as I've, in my experience, how quiet it's been for me at times. So. Alright, this is a little bit of a tight one, so gotta swing it around a little bit. Not hit the pole. Okay, barely made it.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Yeah, cab overs are bad. And that might actually be the one I'm thinking about. It might have been a 362 that I drove. That may have been what gave me the weird sound issue of it being too quiet, now that I think about it. Or now that you mention it, I should say. What is with the red lights? We have not missed the red light so far, I don't think. Good old Georgia Pacific. Oh, that's what I need to put back in. I need to put back in the real companies in an AI traffic mod that I had been using before. Yeah, I gotta put that back in. There we go. So it's the 362 and the K100. Okay. Yeah, cab overs can be a little funky.
50 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, it's hard to see. BNSF. Yeah, this is a popular job here.
Destination.
We don't have to back up, which is good. But we do got to make sure that we hit this spot here decently, so that's why I'm swinging it around more than I usually would. I don't believe this trailer is articulated in any way. I hope we make it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't swing it enough. I don't think they like it. Yep, we passed it up pretty badly too. Okay. Well, let's do a little reverse action. Game is bad, too many issues. I can see why people would think that. You know, it's not the greatest as far as the, you know, having to deal with the constant you know, mod issues. But keep in mind, a lot of the stuff that we're talking about here that has issues is modded stuff. So if you drive in the base game without mods, you usually have a better experience, I think. So, you know, you may give that a try before you rule out the game too much. I know that was a really weird back. Let's try this again. My attempt to get it more to the left, I think, maybe helped. Let's see. Gotta really hug these pallets here. I wouldn't say the game is bad, though. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, kind of glitches that you got to put up with, but ultimately, I mean, SES did a lot of things. They did do a lot of things right, so it just depends on your perspective, I think. But as I said, a lot of the issues that you see are due to mods, which, you know, when you're modifying the game, SES is not going to support, you know, give you like help when you're modding their game. So very nice. Oh, come on. No way. We missed it by 22 points. Ah, we were right there, man. Right there. That stinks. Well, we did get on the job, though. Didn't get a late on it, even though it felt like at some points we were kind of crawling. We got to try and get some more horsepower in this truck. We got to see what options we have for engines. Cool. There's a service place right around the corner, so I say we head over there. We'll be able to get there at least a little faster because we'll, you know, traveling light here. Oops. Brake on. Hello.
Turn right.
Hopefully there's no... Whoops. There's one right there. It's hard to see, so I couldn't see if there was any guardrail that we had potential to hit.
Turn right.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Michael. It's kind of like... Oh, there we go. There's our level up. I guess we got all 22 points we needed with the free roaming that we're doing right now. Oh, we need to fuel up too. We got to hit this chevron or maybe the one across the way. I'm greedy for mods. I just, I don't know. I call it a lifestyle, not an addiction. Maybe it's just me being in denial, but usually when people drop a new mod, whether it's, well, okay, I won't say any mod. I am a little picky. Like I don't want a mod that's too bland or anything, but still, for the most part, it could be a mod of, I don't know, a W9, like a super popular truck that I already have plenty of mods for, but I will still likely buy it. I'm the same way. I'm greedy for mods. Some people can play without mods, and I'm not one of them. I don't know how they do that. Especially trucks. Trucks are my worst addiction.
You have reached your destination.
All right, well, at least I'm in good company. I'm not the only crazy person out there. All right, hopefully we get some more horsepower in here. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, okay. I've got some open depths I need to modify in order to get better engine selection here. Yeah, all of these are below 500 horsepower, so yeah, it's not going to be much else we can do to help our situation. Let's see. This one has less pounds of torque, so it's probably not the way to go. We probably want this one. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's got the same torque, identical to the ISX. I mean, so does this one for that matter, but cat engines, I don't know. Cat engines don't really work for me personally. This one's got less torque. Better for normal cargo though. Should we try this one? Let's try it. It gives us it gives us 6 1/4. I don't know. We'll see. It's weird. I didn't remember that I had my brake in. Okay, let's see what we got. Sounds pretty good. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Not too much of a notable difference. Higher gear ratio. Well, let's see. This is essentially all we got. We got, let's see, got a 3.2 differential. It has to be 18 speed, of course, for me. Okay, well, we got, let's see, what's the difference between the two? This one's got a retarder. This one doesn't. Interesting. Why would a retarder give it better specs? I'm curious about that. It's identical torque. Same thing with the gear ratios. Interesting. Yeah, we do have a couple 355s. They're in 13 for a 13 speed though. I need to get the open def modified for the real transmissions mod to give us more options, because these are the options that come with the truck mod. So kind of limited on it. This one looks like it's the better way to go, but let's see. Let me just try it here. That's an expensive fix too. $7,000. Okay, it's a little more responsive, not by much, but maybe we'll stick with that for now. Yeah, it's not the yeah, you know, it's a little lame. We need some better options for transmissions. It'd be great if all truck mods had that, because with the real transmissions mod, have you tried that before? The real transmissions mod, and then you can get the cast add-on as well. It gives you tons of realistic transmission options that are much better than the built-in ones. Oh, we need to find this, not freight, we need to find this job. Going out of Artesia, let's see. We can go right back to Victoria, where we just came from. Let's go up a little north. How about, let's see, we got Utah, Fort Collins. Albuquerque. Utah sounds pretty good to me. We're definitely gonna have to fuel up first, though. Yeah, it pays good too. 37 grand, man. Okay, let's see if it gives us the actual load that it shows here. Because the last time we looked it up, it showed the drill rig piece on here, I think. And then when we went to go pick it up, it said dump truck tires, which was kind of weird. And then when we went to load up, it was the drill thing. So let's see if this one actually lines up. It's supposed to be an office shack to an an office shack to an Exxon. Interesting. Oh well, we don't ask questions. They're paying us. That's all we care about. First, we need some fuel, so we'll get that taken care of straight away. Well, just a little bit of a difference I could tell, but again, I don't know if it's because I'm pulling empty. Oh man, traffic is piling up. I wonder if I could squeeze my way in there, or if they're hogging up the left lane too. Looks like both lanes, possibly. Okay, I'll wait my turn. It's all right. Oh, hold on a second. The left lane is open. Why is everybody in the right lane? Okay, well, we'll take it. Don't mind me cutting in. Oh, he's giving us some room. Oh, snap.
Keep right. After 15 yards, turn
Cool.
right.
It's actually handy because our fuel station is up here on the right anyway. Ah, dang it, red light. That's no fun. Now we're kind of blocking both lanes. But the guy back there was nice enough to let us in. Oh man, I also meant to switch out the trim on my gauges because the speedometer on the right is the top digits, they're kind of blocked by the trim. I can still make out where what they are, but just a little weird. Okay, the light's green. Come on. Not gonna get any greener. Oh man, can we squeeze in here? Got us a long trailer. Okay, we're fine.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
There we go. I actually have not driven this cat engine in a while, so kind of cool. Hold this button down to fuel us up, so we're gonna need it. And drive up all the way up to, is it Price? I think it's Price. Hey, Baby Dragon, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. We are doing just fine. We're in Artesia, New Mexico, and we'll be going up to Utah. Just fueled up, so we got plenty of juice to get us there. Now I just need to figure out. Okay, there we go. Oh, you have to wait your turn there, sir. Sorry about it. I know we are quite large. There you go. We're sticking out a bit, I know. I just had to make room for that, whatever it was, charger or whatever, to get by. Let's try to correct ourselves here. It is actually a little bit of a difference. We'll see what happens when we get loaded, but the truck can take off in first gear now, so, which is technically second, I guess. I don't need to be in low, so maybe that adjustment did help. Nice, there we go. It sounds pretty good in this truck, I can't lie.
Turn left.
I think I recall this spot where we're going. BNSF, I think, right? Yeah, because we're going to take an office shack to an Exxon. It's kind of interesting. Unless it's like a big Exxon plant, but it's kind of an interesting destination. All right, here we go. Is it right here? I think so. Oh yeah, 'cause it's the same spot we were just at. So. There it is. Okay, let's see if that's what we get. Office shack to Price Artesia. Oh, and it's also way lighter than our other load. Our other load was let's see, what was it? About 40 something, 46,000. This is only 17.6. So yeah, we're gonna probably breeze our way over there. I hope. Okay, I'm gonna swing this thing like really wide because the last time it wasn't enough. I'm gonna go like all the way out here. And then all the way back. And just hug this right here. Gotta see if that gets us in here. Yep, that did it. Weird. That's a tight spot for this trailer. Oh, Michael, you're right. No questions. Get the brake in and we're good to go. We do not ask questions. They say jump and we say how high. Okay, I think we're clear. Hard to see out here though. Hey. I knew it. I knew it. No green lights for us. Somehow I knew we wouldn't get the green on this one. But we can do it right on red, so next best thing. So much of this is going to be back roads. I want to say we'll at least see quite a bit of highway action after we get out of here, Artesia, and then maybe a little bit once we get into Price, you know, because I'm sure where we're dropping off is going to be a little bit off of where the interstate is. Maybe. So I can't remember a specific Exxon Mobil site in Price. I mean, although it's not super often that I deliver there to Utah anyway, but if it's mostly interstate on here, we should get there in pretty good time, I think. Passing through Roswell now. You know, I've seen that one, the extended lights. I've seen that pop up on my my Steam page every now and then, but just never thought to use it. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So we get more green lights. Oh, well, the one I have used before is the extended yellow lights. I have used that one. There we go. Finally got a green light. Even though we had to slow up for it. Oh, that is the one, okay. Then yes, I have used that one. Extended yellows. Man, yeah, I need to maybe get that one back in the load order. Man, the amount of yellow lights I would run is insane. Knowing that I could actually make it. I mean, I run with traffic fines off anyway, as you can probably see. I hate the traffic fines, like the running a red light or a stop sign when I clearly stopped, and then like getting hit by an AI driver and I have to. It's always my fault. It got irritating after a while, so I'm like, nope, no more traffic fines. Speak of the devil, another red light. Oh, okay. Extended traffic lights. Cool. I'll put that. Need to put that back in. So as far as you know, it doesn't interfere with anything with it being 1.53, right? I wouldn't think it would, but you know, game versions come along and break stuff that shouldn't really break, like, you know, traffic mods or some other like quality of life stuff that really shouldn't break. At times does break with new game versions, so a lot of times mod makers have to like fix bugs or crashes or whatever in their mods. Alright, we're running that yellow. Gotcha, okay. So it wouldn't work in Pro Mods territory then. What the heck? Did that truck just rubber band? It looked like he was ahead of us, and then all of a sudden he was like, I was about to run into him. That was weird. That's the kind of stuff you see only in Convoy, usually. One of our garages right there. Right, Reforma too. Although that won't be an issue for me because I don't run Reforma anymore. Used to. Just don't really enjoy it as much as I used to before. Personally. Pro Mods I still run. Obviously, I did that in the last stream, but right, that makes sense. So it wouldn't work in Pro Mods or Reforma. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind whenever I put it back in and I go into Pro Mods territory. Reforma, I'm not sure if it'll make its way back into my load order. I'm not sure. I haven't played in Reforma since maybe 151, possibly. Man, I love the steady sound of this engine, I have to say. It has like a very low tone, timbre, whatever you would call it. Okay, so it's not extended yellow, so it's just called extended lights or extended traffic lights. Well, I haven't seen one of those in a minute. Traffic or a chase, the helicopter. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for that information. I'll definitely look at putting it back in. It's been kind of just an afterthought, I guess. Never really thought about it until we started getting all these red lights today. Nice, we get to bypass the way in. It would kind of take us out of our way too, so. North? Oh no. Junction 60, okay. Nice, that'll be cool. Green, yellow, and red light times, okay. That is very good to know, and very handy to have it as a mod. There's also a mod for traffic called, what is it? More patient traffic? Something like that. Have you run that one before? I've not yet tried that one. That's another one that keeps popping up on the recommended workshop mods in Steam, but I just haven't gotten a chance to try it myself. I mean, for me, the AI is generally like, generally okay. I guess that mod is supposed to kind of like try to equalize the behavior. Or maybe tranquilize is a better word. Sometimes the AI can get a little pushy or doesn't let you in, doesn't let you merge, whatever. Oh, a train going by up there, that's cool. We're okay there, and after this guy, be good there. Slow up a little bit on that turn. That's a sharp one. Alright, go ahead, man. You got plenty of room now. There you go. Hey, Wolf Platinum, that's a cool name. The one I'm using is a truck mod called International 9300 by KSW. One of my favorite trucks. We'll probably pass this guy up. Okay, so real traffic density. Yeah, I've used that one before. It's not bad. I think, is that one by SIP or something like that? What is it? CYP? Alright, cool. I'll try to commit that to memory. Extended traffic light timing. Alright. I'll have to look that up sometime, get that back in there. Yeah, SIP's mods are, it seems like they're kind of hit and miss. Sometimes they work okay, sometimes not. I've had several people tell me that their game was crashing a lot until they took the SIP mods out. So, kind of depends. European trucks accepted? Yeah, of course. Anything. I'm assuming you're talking about the Discord server. There's actually two you can join. There's Ride Along with Goggles and ATS Expansion. I always link to those in my descriptions, so feel free to come by. Invite link should always work. Should be open. But yeah, it's we've got people that play both Euro Truck Simulator and ATS. So yeah, you'll find something for everybody. Man, I'm glad we're in the fast lane. We're passing up all this this congestion from the road closure, but we should really be in our respective lane. Yeah, in fact, I was actually driving an older European truck in ATS yesterday. It was an old DAF truck, DAF. I was driving that through, I'm assuming we exit here. Okay. Santa Fe, yep. I was driving it through, where was it? Kansas, I think. I was doing some deliveries through Kansas. That one's it was a cab over. It was an old DAF cab over that a modder had made for ATS, but an old version, like 1.38 or something like that. But I was able to get it to run in the current version by updating my updating the manifest file inside. Inside the mod, that is. Daylight's approaching. See the sun coming up. Oh, get off here at Farmington. Man, beautiful skies. I so much love these skyboxes that they introduced in was it 150? Can't remember. It feels like so long ago that they introduced the Lightning and the better skyboxes with HDR. I feel like that was 149. I could be wrong. Ever since then, I mean, it's a marked difference in the skyboxes for sure. Like, look at that. The clouds in the back with the sunlight coming in. Looks real good. Hey, Prodigy, welcome back. Oop, getting caught up in the scenery here. Getting all over the road. All is definitely well. Hope that's the same with you. Just enjoying some New Mexico and then some Utah scenery here. And we're not in Utah yet, but our destination is Price, Utah. We've also, in case you didn't catch it, we've also got the late autumn, mild winter mod in here, so that's why you'll see some of the vegetation is different. It's a little dried up, and there should be a lot more dead vegetation too because of the season. Figured it was good for the time of year that we're in now, so kind of threw that mod in here. And it was finally updated to 153, so I think yesterday was when it got updated, so it's working good. Yeah, I can't wait for updated prefabs too, especially for the guys over at ATS Expansion, the team that work on the mod and the map, putting like custom depots and stuff in there. I don't know if that's going to be what SES will actually update, but. So they were talking about having more dynamic prefabs, I think, right? Where they're not all going to be the same. Yeah, cargos too. It'd be great. So yeah, by the way, the truck that we're driving is the 9300 International from KSW Mods. So it's one of my favorite trucks. Not just because of the quality, but the customization as well is insane on this truck. Crazy customization. like we're going up, if we are going up a bit of an incline here. Oh, we gotta watch our speed a little bit. 70 through here. Kind of helps now we have an engine with a retarder in it, so. Man, these guys are going real slow though. They're going 60. It's probably that truck up there. Let's see if we can squeeze past these guys. Yeah, it's a great truck. Really, really nice. Definitely go get the update. Now KSW, he was requiring that modify crap there for a little while, but not anymore. So you should just be able to go to the site, log in, and get the update. Hey Mac, hopefully you're okay if I call you Mac. I agree, very beautiful truck. It's very, very well done. I'm kind of feeling like I should change this white upholstery though, maybe to something different. Well, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it. I kind of like the white upholstery. Yeah, once I get to a stop sign or stop light, I can kind of show you around the interior a little bit more.
Go straight. Keep left. After 50.
Look at that tractor.
Turn left.
That's cool.
Turn left.
Is that a Kenworth pulling that thing? Man, of course, the one time I actually want to stop. Oh no, it's international, I think. Pulling that. The one time I actually want to stop so I can show the interior, we get a green light. Oh, interesting. So, stuff around the prefabs. So that would be a lot of like what. So if you ever dive into the map editor for ATS or ETS, oh my gosh, look at this! 2 consecutive green lights when I actually wanted to stop, so I could look around inside. Man, traffic lights in this game just try to get on my nerves. I think, yeah, if you ever dive into the map editor for ATS, all that stuff is pretty much called props or semaphores, depending on what prefab or you know item you're looking at. I think that, yeah, I want to say people like Reforma make their own in Blender and then they just import it into the editor. There we go. Here's a red light. Some other ones like ATS Expansion, they do that as well. They kind of make like Mark Mitchell Brown. He has a, if you know his parts pack for the Mac Pinnacle up on Steam, you've probably seen his work before. Anyways, here's the interior. Kind of better look at it. It's got the eagle logo also on the hood as an emblem that you can get. And for those of you that don't have this truck, essentially every single item you can see in here is customizable. The dash panel there that has that little like wood burl design behind the gauges, that's customizable. Every single item of upholstery in here is also customizable separately. So you can have like what you're looking at there, the white upholstery can be different than the upholstery on the door, which is red, or the sun visors, which are tan, the upholstery up there, which is tan, the sleeper, the curtain, the bed, all of that is customizable and separate from the other nodes. So oh, and the stickers over there, it's got tons of shifter options. So it's got short, middle, and long shifters. You can customize the top of the shifter too. I think you can even customize whether it's an 18 or 10 speed. Of course, mirrors are customizable. Tons of nodes on the outside for the lighting, different lights. It is a fantastic truck. I will say this: if you've got kind of a middle tier PC, it can be a little bit of an FPS hog. So just be wary of that. But as long as you make the changes to your ATS config file and the launch parameter too, to use more resources, you should be able to run the truck just fine. Especially now that they were updated to 1.53. It works pretty good. Oh yeah, Faster Modding's 94, I actually own that truck. I could probably, if there's a demand for it, I could probably put out a video on it. But I do have it, and that's another kind of favorite of mine too. I like those internationals. It doesn't have the customization of this truck, but the detail and the quality is really decent for the price. I mean, because it's like what, 15 bucks from Faster Modding. You can get it on their Patreon, or I guess off of Facebook as well. They're on Facebook as well as Patreon. But yeah, I've got that truck. It's a pretty good one. All right, make a right on red here. Oh, got a broken down bus here. Ooh boy, that stinks right there. I'm guessing we're in Utah territory. Seen a lot of mountains. This is something that SCS needs to do a little bit of a rework on as well, I think. Oh no, it's Colorado. Okay. I was misled. My own mind misled me. Yeah, that's right. He does have a T800, doesn't he? Well, you know who also has a T800 is Ironworks. If you buy the W9, you can put a T800 hood on it. It comes with the mod. In case you didn't know that. Let's see what else. Yeah, Faster Modding has a couple of other options, I think. Doesn't he have a W9 as well, or is it just the T800? I don't remember. He's got a P2, I think. Oh, okay, we're getting called in here. Let's see, where is it at? On the right, okay. Oh, I remember this one. You got to pass it up and then double back to it.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Oh, there's a number of trucks coming out of here. Got called in as well.
Turn left.
Alright, let's give this guy some room. Oh, he's good. He's got a box trailer. He doesn't need that much room. We do, though. Oh, shoot. We're not going to make it. Should we back up or should we... Oh, yep. Nope. We're not going to make it. Oh, dude. We got cars back there, too. Oof. We're trapped, basically. This truck needs to go. But he's not gonna go as long as we're here. Although he could. Nope, he ain't going. Okay, well, we don't have a choice. We're gonna have to cheat, teleport. Let me take care of that here real quick. Don't have a choice. Because, yep, he's not going. Refuses to. And we can't do anything else here, so. Let's get us. Golly. Hopefully I'm not making anybody dizzy. Okay, I'm going to move forward here and teleport here, so give me a second real quick. Reach. Control F9. There we go. Alright, I was right with the world. Jeez. But yeah, look at the chrome on this thing while we're out here. That is fantastic chrome work, man. Gorgeous, gorgeous truck. Okay, now we'll get back in. Yeah, start back up here. Gonna break in and then we'll go on down to the way station. Oh, I thought for sure you had more trucks than that. Maybe on the Patreon. Yeah, the Moisa T800, T600 is good. Dom's coming out with a T600 in addition to the his 379. I've got pretty much everything of Dom's. His 379, his new T600 that's coming out, still in beta though. Where's our, oh, wait. That's on the other side, isn't it? Wait, no. That's the, Did I miss something? Hold on. Maybe we need to loop around. Let me look outside here real quick. Where's our scale? I didn't see any green goblin show up for the scale. What happened? It's not even there. What the? There is no scale there. But yeah, I can see it on my GPS. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let's go around and loop him. Do a loop here and see if it'll show up. That is weird. I see it right there on the GPS. I see the little gray scale icon, but when you drive up to it, there's no scale. Okay, scale. Yeah, right lane. That's where I was. And then when we drove on top of where the scale should be, it's not there. Yeah, there's just nothing. What the heck is that? Okay, let me try stopping a little bit earlier. I'm gonna go, because technically you can roll over the scale if you're going less than 2 or 3 miles an hour. What? There's just no scale there. Wow, that is weird. I can clearly see it on my GPS, but you roll over and there's just nothing. Alright, well. Apparently they don't want to do their inspections. That's weird. Okay. Ooh, man, look at this line of truckers coming out of here. I hope they're not stuck. Yeah, I agree with you, Mac. Dom's is going to be really, really insane. I've done a couple live streams already where I drove his T600 that's still in beta, and it is fantastic already. Alright, why aren't we moving, guys? What's going on up there? It's hard to see what's going on. Okay, we got a tank. Wait, is that the same guy? There's one tanker, and then there's a pneumatic tanker behind him, and then another tanker behind him. And this guy with the empty logger is just, he's all the way back here. He's not moving. Nobody's moving. What the crap is going on up there, man? Okay. Well, I don't know what to say about that. I think we'll probably have to just... Huh, okay, well. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to save just in case. Because I have it happen a lot of times where my game will crash going to the title screen. Let's see. Yep, it's gonna crash. Good old ATS. Should return to Steam in a second. There we go. Huh. I don't know what to say about that. The traffic's just derping out today. Hey, Donnie. Had that happen the other day with the service location. Had to exit. Yeah, essentially what we had to do too. Weird. Just, I mean, completely missing trigger. I don't know what to say about that. Oh man. Okay, Dom is he's a truck mod designer maker. So he has a 379 and a box trailer so far, and he's making a T600. He's going to be releasing that soon. Probably, I want to say a couple months maybe. It's still in pretty early beta, but continue our career here. Yep, it's coming soon, and it's off to a really nice start, considering that it's just a beta. He's got tons of potential with that. I think the only thing that kind of gets me though is the price, because at this point, for the beta truck, it's $50. So, you know, I don't know. Do with that what you will. I'm one of those people that's like, I'm a sucker for mods, so I'm gonna buy it naturally. I'm just gonna buy it. I've bought so many trucks that I could have just avoided that were just not ready to be released, but they were released anyway, and I bought them anyway. Regretted it later. But Dom's, I know, is gonna put tons of work into it. I mean, he shares, you know, his screenshots regularly on his Facebook page, so you can see, even though it's a work in progress, he's putting tons of detail on it already. So I've got high hopes. Okay, traffic's gone. Let's try this again. He does indeed have both. He's got... If you look up, just go to Google, type in
yards, turn right.
Dom's Diesel and Chrome, you'll find it.
Turn right.
And then I think his site points to his Facebook as well, so... Okay, I thought we were going to check out that stop sign.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Let this guy go, and then we'll take this red. Sorry about that interruption, folks. Not sure what happened there. I'm gonna see as we pass this the way station if the trigger shows up now. Let's see if we can see it. Let's see. It's over there. Let's see, is it there? Nope, still not there. Normally we should see that green goblin thing where you drive over it, but it's not there. That's weird. Prodigy, I'm not sure about a T680. Maybe... Oh, shoot. These are days when I need Chad. Chad Barksdale. He's even more of a sucker for mods than I am. I think he said one time that there's a guy on Facebook goes by Klaus Schneider. I think he's got a T680. And from what I've heard from Chad, his T680 is a monster. Like a very unconventional design. Get that overlay off. I don't need that. Yeah, Donnie, the T600 was $40. That was back when it was a closed beta. So at that point, he was only releasing it to, you know, people that he would, I guess, decide to push the link to. So that's the price that I bought it for when he first dropped it, because I was like, oh man, this is gonna be great. You know, once it gets out of the beta stage, of course. So it was 40 to begin with, but now that it's in an open beta where anybody can go and buy it, now it's $50. This is kind of an outlandish take on it, but I've spoken on this subject before when it comes to, well, first of all, mods in general, and then beta mods on top of that. My philosophy is everybody's going to do whatever they please, you know, with their money. But I don't condone the practices that some people have done where they release a mod, and they're happy to take your money. But essentially what it is it's a pre-order or a... Oh, there's an ATS expansion site right there. Oh, I've yet to go to that one. Oh, that looks nice. It's a pre-order, right? So they're like, hey, this truck's in beta. It's going to release soon. If you want to, you know, put your name down or order it, you know, pre-order it, you know, it's at this price. And then later, turns out you go back to look at it and the truck is unavailable. Can't get it anywhere. They don't talk about it anymore on their social media or their site, whatever. So it essentially really is that you just burned that money, and they are not issuing refunds for it because their policy is it's non-refundable, but yet they're not giving you any product that you paid for. So it's like, I mean, seriously, I'm like, what are you? You're just out to con people at that point, taking advantage of people, you know, as a, yeah, I'm working on this mod, it's a pre-release, it's beta, but it is coming, and then, you know, you don't get anything. So you get burned sometimes. So, as with anything, mods are a buyer beware situation. A lot of times these mods are non-refundable because, you know, anybody can go and claim, hey, my mod isn't working, you know, I want a refund. And it's like, well, okay, but it's a mod for the game. SES does not support mods, so if you cannot go to SES and say, hey, my game isn't working if you have mods in your load order. If you're playing the base vanilla game, that's one thing, but SES literally tells you mods can have issues at any time. They can be unstable any time. So SES doesn't support when you have mods in your profile. So I don't know. It's just I think of mods as a product to enhance your experience, essentially. So I think of mods as nothing different than my equipment here, my button box, my steering wheel, my pedals, my wheelbase, my shifter extension. All of those are products that are not required to play this game, but they do enhance your experience. So when people go and they buy a mod and it's like this $40, $50 purchase, that is a buyer beware situation. You should not expect that it works flawlessly in every game. You should not expect that you won't get screwed by mod makers. You know, go in knowing that you could become, you know, a victim of that. It doesn't happen to everybody. There are modders out there that are safe and very trustworthy and will give you a good quality product, and they do offer support. You know, they at the least they do have a Discord where you can open a ticket and, you know, say what's going on, and they'll help you. But there are also scammers out there. And sadly, I've even seen it happen with, you know, once trustworthy modders. They take your money for a pre-release, quote unquote, that never releases. So it's like you got to eat it at that point, you know. So buyer beware. It is what it is. But that's my take on it. So. Hey Prodigy, yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's a sucker for mods. Definitely glad about that. You got a couple on your never again list? Yep. I'm with you there. I'm the exact same way. I've got guys that are, you know, people like John Ruda or Piztur. Those are the big guys. You're pretty much always guaranteed to have a good experience with them because of their track record. And then there's guys on Facebook also that are like a one-man team, like Dom. He's a one-man team. And you can just kind of tell by, so like I was saying with Dom, even though, you know, he's got a truck that's in beta, it's going to have bugs, it's going to have issues. You can just tell because of his attention to detail on his previous stuff. You can tell because he's regular on his Facebook with his screenshots of his work in progress stuff. You can just tell that it is going to be a good product. But like if you go to a modder's site and it's really sketchy, like there's barely any pictures, or, you know, there are pictures but it looks a little bland, and they're charging this outrageous price for a truck, that is on you to make the determination of whether or not you should buy it, you know. So oh, Victor, sorry, I completely missed your message there. You'll have to pardon me. I don't speak any Espanol, even though I try to. I can read it, I think, in an okay accent, but. Let's see, Prodigy. RTA mods. RTA mods is on my never again list, unfortunately. Yeah, I have gotten scammed from them before. I don't know if it's a team or if it's a one-man guy kind of thing. One-man team kind of thing, not one-man guy. Yeah, I bought a couple trailers and never received them. I do have one of his trucks, the K108, but that one is not drivable either because it was never updated beyond 150. That tells you how far back it was. We're in game version 153 now, and that truck never got updated past 150, and he said that it would. He said whenever a new update to the game comes out and he updates the trucks, that my link will automatically update, and it has not. I've ordered trailers from them that I've never received to this day. It was about $30 burned. And if you go to RTA mods on Facebook, you will see thread after thread after thread after thread of people asking for their updates with no response. So, I do not recommend them, but, you know, buyer beware. If you choose to go and get you a mod from them, just be aware. Yeah, you can just pretty much imagine, you know, like if you go onto Facebook, I'm literally, like, I'm not exaggerating at all. I'm talking about a wall of threads of people asking for updates. So you can imagine, like, mine was a single purchase, you know, of trailers, which was $30. So if only 10 people bought that amount, and he's got, I mean, you could spend an entire paycheck on mods that he's got on his site. If only 10 people made the purchase I've got, that's already $300 that he's pocketed, and he's not giving people anything for their money. And I know that there's plenty more people than that, and a lot more money than that that's involved, that's just going to waste, essentially. Sad situation. And it especially is also because I know that there's a lot of people out there that, you know, you got like people on fixed incomes or don't have like super expendable income. So when they want to, you know, to get a mod, they want it to work. I mean, they want to get their money's worth out of it, and then you go with people like that, thinking that you're going to get something nice, and then you either don't get anything or you get something that doesn't work. It's a really crummy thing to do. So the best that I can do is advocate for or against people. I'm not telling people to make their decisions for them. All I do is share information, my opinions on mods on my channel and so forth, and that's where I leave it. So. You know, I also understand people are, wow, this Crown Vic just appeared out of nowhere. That was close. People also are a little bit wary of people on Facebook, and, you know, I completely understand that, because, I mean, Facebook has been known to, you know, have a lot of, like, bot accounts, but there are really good, you know, trustworthy people on Facebook, like Selonic or Selenic modding. He's a guy he's out of Russia, I believe. So he's got Let's see. He's got like a GMC Bison. He's got some other stuff out there. I think I only have his Bison. Oh, he's got an add-on for the SES W900 that gives you a dump add-on. He's got a felling pull-behind trailer that's got some nice loads on it. And he's on top of it. I mean, he sends out an update on his Facebook letting people know that his trucks are updated to the latest version. So but that's the kind of the thing though, is to get your updates or to get the mods from him, you got to message him through Messenger, and you know, he gives you his PayPal. You just tell him what mods you want, and then he'll send them over. A lot of people prefer not to do that. They prefer to just have a site where they can pay it and then instantly get it, and they prefer to not have it done through Facebook. But hey, I mean, everybody's gotta do, you know, their own thing. I understand. I think with this guy being on Facebook and out of Russia, I think PayPal is maybe the best way that he can actually get money sent to him. I'm not sure what the regulations are being out of country. And then you got to deal with the fact that it's like, you know, with the time difference, you know, he may or may not be online when you buy the truck, so you got to wait for him to send it over. But for what it's worth, you do get a really, really nice product from Selenik. Same thing with the guy called Yisus Mods, Yisus. He's also on Facebook, but I've got several of his trailers, and he's on top of it as well. Always, you know, putting out updates and putting new stuff out there. And what you do get is really good quality stuff, really unique stuff. So, you know, point being, there are people out there that are good, do-gooders. There are do-gooders out there. So, let's see. Yeah, you'd bought some trucks from them, RTA, I'm assuming, and they'd crash. Yeah. It's a really sad situation sometimes when people just take your money, and they're happy to take your money, but they're not interested in refunding you or giving you even a good experience, you know. So blades shutting down, yeah, that too. LTL 9000, yep, that's a good truck. I've got that one.
100 yards.
Let's see. Yeah, so Blades was, I believe, overtaken by, was it Heavy Holland Customs? So I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you're still interested in that, Heavy Holland Customs has redone some of, whoops, sorry, Mr. Truck Chevron. Heavy Holland Customs, I think, has re-released most of Blade's stuff. I don't know about the LTL 9000, but you can. I think you can find, there's a group on Facebook for Blades. Or no, I'd probably have Heavy Holland Customs. I'd recommend that. Go to Heavy Holland Customs Facebook and either post a thread there, or you can message one of the admins. His name is Hunter, and he'll send you. I think you just got to have proof of purchase, like your email that you use to process the transaction, and he'll send you the updated files for your trucks that you bought through Blades. Wow, this is a nice road. I don't think I've ever been down this road before. Oh, thank you, Mr. Wrecker, for leaving us some room for once. Nobody cares about trucks on the road. Oh, this is nice through here. I don't think I've been through this area before. On the GPS, the roads are showing that they're undiscovered, so you know, I'm telling the truth. Yeah, so BPM is Blueprint modding. He's got one, the LTL, but yeah, it's a day cab only, I think. I think, doesn't GV Mods also have one? GV Mods has a site up on Boosty, I think. And I think they have an LTL 9000, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're gonna have to hug this again since we have a Jeep on here. Hopefully we can get this on the first try. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Nice. Take a look out here, because why not? We actually hit that one pretty straight, I think. Pretty nice Exxon site out here. Nice. Look at that shiny chrome, man. And those polished rims. Those polished rims come from Jasper, by the way. That's his wheels pack. And then we got KSW's awesome chrome work. You can see on our air filters and our heat shield and grilled bumper, headlights, little fender guards, and the tanks in chrome. Our headache rack looks nice and polished too, but man, those rims are beautiful. Love that. All right, let's go ahead and drop off here. Nice. Okay. That really adds up with that, with the long distance, high value, urgent delivery, all that stuff. Adds up pretty nice. Made some good money off of that one. That's pretty cool. We head up back outside here. It's a handsome truck right there, man. Want to pimp out the trailer too. Got tons of wheels on here. This is a highboy trailer, 60 ton. From 850 modding, with a Jeep on there. You can get it without the Jeep if you just want it to, you know, that kingpin will just hook straight in on the trailer itself. Without the Jeep is an extra thing if you want it. You want it on there. But yeah, it's a awesome trailer. So the trailer, you can only customize the wheels and the rims, but obviously it works good with Jasper's pack. We've got the I think those are the mega hole rims on there, mega hole polished rims, and we got the 24/5 wheels on there. Same thing with the truck. Oh, the other cool thing about the truck is it's a liftable axle. So if I do this little button over here, you can see our axle go up back there. There it goes. You can go and bring it back down like this. Pretty cool. Man, I love this truck so much. Can't stop staring at it. Okay, so in heavy haul in private chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably what you'll have to do is just give them your email. Either the email for your account or that was used to process the transaction. I normally go through almost, if any modder's site allows it, I go through PayPal because you can always dispute stuff through there. So I normally give them like the email that I use for PayPal. And they're usually able to find it that way. Unless you want to maybe dig through your emails and look for the original email showing the order confirmation. That's an option as well, so, you know, I guess it's kind of up to you. Man, I really wish I could figure out the Twitch side of things. I'm sure it's still showing. Because of course we're live on Twitch, but I don't know that there's much going on over there. Oh, maybe there was. It must just be a mobile app thing. Weird. Yeah, it's showing on the thing that it was picking up something, but maybe I just can't see it because I'm on mobile. Interesting. Oh well. Oh man, almost out of beer. I need to grab me another one at some point. All right, what do you say we get one last load out of here? Can make this a proper highboy load marathon. Oh, that's a cool one. Oh, that's a far job though. Wow, look at that. Volvo L350, 116,000 pounds. Is that correct? That thing can't be that heavy. 116,000 pounds? That's crazy. Okay, let's keep it a little shorter. Okay, that's a nice one. Got a Volvo going to Denver, or we got another office shack going to Rock Springs. I like that one. See, that one's at 477 miles. That's kind of going back to where we came. I kind of like to stay in Utah. Let's go up to North Utah, I think. I like that one. Up to Ogden. That one's 99,000 pounds. That's insane. Okay. We're about to hit sundown pretty soon. Yeah, let's grab this job. Let's go to Ogden. 99,000 pounds. Jeez. Oh man, they're gonna have us do something weird here, aren't they? Where is it? Yep. Okay. Well, we can loop around, I think. Oh, we're still gonna be kind of backwards though. Okay, let's try something weird. Let's try the loop around here. Could always hit the easy button, but I'm gonna actually try to do something weird. This might be a bad idea. This might be a dumb idea. Okay, what I'm going to try to do is go up this area here, if I even can. Let's see if we hit an invisible wall. Or I guess I could just look on the GPS. Oh, perfect, we can. Okay. We can go up here. Cool, okay, alright. I like that. Alright, I'm not just worried about it now. So all we'll do is just loop around here. Oh man, look at that. Wow, that looks cool. With the reflection off the water. That was awesome. And the clouds on the water, that's cool. Oh, I don't know if I finished saying this, that SCS needs to go back into Utah and do a rework of the mountains, because if you get kind of close to the mountains, the texture is a little off. It's a little weird. It looks a little bit like low poly something, low quality, whatever. Yeah. Oh shoot, we might be in trouble. I just realized there's a fence here. So I'm gonna have to swing this thing around. Okay, no, I think we're fine. I had to go into the dirt to make sure we swung that thing around. Alright, I'm gonna do a little cheat here. Nice. Alright. Get her loaded, and then they should turn this around. Yep. Look at that. Look at that Volvo. Let's take a look at it. That looks pretty good. It's chained down nice and tight. It's supposed to be really, really heavy. It's supposed to be 99,000 pounds. So let's see how we get off here. Hopefully we don't, oh, break. Hopefully this truck's up to the task. Okay, it struggled a little bit, but we are actually good. Once it gets some traction on the under the wheels, I think we're pretty much golden. Alright, how we looking there? I think we're good. Wow, did you see that sunset? We'll see it in our rear view mirrors. Look at that. Look at those colors. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look how bright orange everything is. That's awesome. Good here. This is a beautiful area, man, in Price, Utah. I mentioned before that I don't really drive through Utah very much, and I don't know why. It is always beautiful. It's a beautiful state that I'd love to visit someday. Looks like we're gonna go up the 191, I believe. Oh man, I didn't give us enough climb here. Come on. We gotta go down to third. Oh man, we're struggling now. Oh man, I killed it. That was a rookie move there. I had to go down to low just so we can climb this thing. we're good. I'm a little bit wary about changing the time because most of these jobs that we've been doing have urgent deliveries marked on there, so I don't want to risk us getting a late. But so far, we've done pretty flawless on our jobs. So I'm thinking, with this one being so close by, because it's less than 200 miles, it's probably going to be an urgent one. So I don't want to risk getting late, even though I know, of course, it's not the same driving at night. And speaking of that, I'm curious if if someone has actually researched this, because I've heard rumors about it that the game actually performs worse during nighttime driving, since it has to do more work with, like, oh, look at the train down there. Oh, that's cool. It has to do more work with the reflections, you know, because light, which, okay, this doesn't really make much sense to me because it must be an Amtrak down there. It seems like daytime would use more lighting, but, I mean, I guess I understand. Maybe that's more dependent on the skybox lighting because it's sunlight, but then at nighttime you're using a lot more artificial light, like the you know, the headlights and the man, this incline is killing us. The headlights and the street lights, you know, the artificial light. So I don't know. Somebody had claimed that they see like bigger drops in performance when driving at night. So curious if anyone's actually researched that. I personally don't notice a difference, although I keep my FPS capped at 60 frames. It seems like my GPU temperature stays very stable and manageable when I cap the frame rate instead of pushing it to whatever it can be, because then the GPU is going to try to reach the refresh rate of my monitor, which is 144 hertz. So I'm like, you know, don't really need to, because anytime I stream or record, it's you know, the output is 60 FPS anyway. So why push it when it's not even going to really be detectable in the video after the fact? And then an added bonus is that my GPU doesn't get as hot with the frames capped like that. So it's my personal configuration. Okay, what's going on here? Why are we slowing down? Okay, it's red light. Man, we've seen a lot of tankers on the road today. I understand why, because those jobs pay really, really handsomely. If you get a tanker job, they usually pay well because of the high value cargo. So I like those jobs a lot. Fuel or oil, those are always good. good paychecks. Oh, it's a nice dump truck. Come on, baby, you can do it. There you go. Just gotta suck up that fuel. Speaking of fuel, I hope we don't run out of gas. Or diesel, I guess. Oh, car right next to us, my blind spot. There we go. Taking a route for Salt Lake City. You know, considering how long the trailer is, and then especially that we've got a Jeep on there. Where was I? 5th? Yeah, we got 6. It doesn't follow too bad. I mean, I guess it'd be maybe a little easier if we drove it without the Jeep. Would be shorter in length for sure, but I mean, probably also doesn't help that I have a 8x, what is this, an 8x6? Is this an 8x6 or an 8x4 chassis? I can't remember. I think it's 8x6. And it's the normal version. He's got a, speaking about this truck, I mean, KSW has an option for a lower chassis as well, which looks interesting, but if you're running 24.5s for your wheels, it looks a little funky. Not to mention the front mud flaps behind the front wheels drag on the ground when you have a lower chassis, so it's maybe not a good idea to have the front mud flaps on there. Let's see, I mentioned you have a 4060 Ti. It's performance with a GPU and other games. You're making me second guess myself right now. I don't remember what I have. Is it a 4060? I don't think it's a Ti. I think it's just a regular RTX card. Huh. I give the PC specs in my About section, whether you're on my YouTube channel or the Twitch channel. So you can check there, I suppose. But man, I'm blanking on. I don't recall what I have. Oh, sorry, car. We totally went over into your lane there. Well, either way, I can tell you the performance that I get on other games is like perfect. ATS is the only game that gives me as many issues with the frame rates dropping, stutters, and so forth. When I run the quality of stuff that I do, because to be able to stream and record off of the same machine, I do have to dumb down a little bit my ATS graphics. Not really bad. Like you can see my mirrors are, everything's maxed on the mirrors because there's no ghosting, there's no glitching or whatever. My mirror distance is all the way up. Texture quality is all the way up. So is my ambient occlusion, all that stuff. So it's only a few things in my ATS settings that aren't up to the highest, so as to leave available resources on the graphics card to render the stream. But when I'm playing other games, I could play AAA games on Ultra and get my 144 hertz frame rate that I'm used to. And I mean, the other thing I should also mention is that this monitor here is for ATS only, because it's the only monitor that I have that faces my steering wheel. So the rest of my gaming setup slash work from home setup is on my other table that's parallel to this table that holds the current monitor that you're seeing, or that I'm playing off of. So my other monitors are just 1080p. This one's 1440p. That way I can stream and record in 1440p. But yeah, I mean, I play other, you know, I guess sometimes. I don't play other games super often, but other games that I do play, it's, you know, I mean, flawless. I have no issues running other games at max settings. Now, if only I could just remember what graphics card I have. I don't recall. I guess it's a 4060. I've switched it out a few times. That's why I'm struggling to remember. Because I think before I had an RTX 20, what was it? 2080? Even that one I don't remember either. I do remember the one I had before then. The one I had before my last card, it wasn't an RTX, it was a GTX 1650 Super, I think. That card was a beast, man. It was a single fan and it ran games perfectly and fast too. I mean, the VRAM on it was perfect. That was a very well-made card. I specifically remember that one because of how much I would do on it. Like, because I wouldn't just play games. I'd also like render in Blender, and I would do some video editing, video processing on it. Although not as heavy as I do now, which is why I upgraded to the graphics card I have now. But that card was a great one. It was a really well-made card. Nowadays, I don't think it's as spec'd out as people need it to be for the AAA games, you know, the quality that they're at now with the requirements of today's games. It might not suffice, but back in the day, a few years ago, it was awesome. But this one has been good to me too. I essentially only use NVIDIA cards. I don't use Radeon cards. Not for any particular reason, I guess, but I've come to like the stability and reliability of NVIDIA cards, personally. Okay, it is a 4060. Alright, cool. I probably should know that. Kind of a lonely night out here in the city of Ogden. Left ourselves plenty of room there. I'm also going to probably be streaming some farm sim too, because we got exciting stuff happening there. Recon Lobster, the man behind ATS expansion, even though of course it's a whole team of us working on it, but he's working on making a Hell Creek Ranch map in farm sim. So that's going to be awesome. He's already got it in I guess alpha. And it'll be done hopefully soon. Wait, is this where we turn? Oh. No, I was turning too early. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay, I was turning early. Turn right here. Oh, shoot. It's one of these... where we gotta really
Reached your destination.
get in here like this. Ooh, okay, hope we don't hit that fence. Oh, man, this is tight. Oh, shoot, we hit something. Oh, man. Yeah, we hit the... Shoot. Okay, wonder what it... Ah, mouse, stop moving. Will it let us keep going? Think... Okay. Well, we did some damage to our pretty chrome. But that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, so easy drop up there, so... Not worried about that. Man, well, that's what the fender guards are for. When you shave off a corner of a piece of building or concrete, whatever. It does happen. Okay, we can probably straighten out now. I think we should be able to hit this without an issue. There we go. Awesome. All right, brake on. We'll drop it. That's a heavy, heavy machine right there. 99,000 pounds. Oh man, and it wasn't even urgent. I could have changed the time too. Shoot. Oh well. Well, we made some nice money. Short of 7,000 on it. And let's get back out here. Yeah, they turned us around. Cool. Oh man, well, we almost had a flawless run. Ended up scoring a bit of damage on our on our bumper or our fender, something somewhere hitting that building. But that was a tight turn, man. I mean, with this, we got the long 8x6, 8x4 chassis, the Jeep, and the trailer we had to clear. And yeah, I mean, look at all the sets of wheels. I mean, there's just no way that this thing can turn on a dime. I mean, the turning radius is not going to be great on this thing. But heck of a trailer, heck of a truck. I love this thing, man. It's awesome. The coolest ever. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night, I think. There's a train coming behind us. Got a nice 3 loads done and put some nice miles in, made some nice money, so pretty happy about that. I got to go get me some food. I'm famished. So I'm going to sign off for the night here, but thanks guys for joining me on this one, and we'll catch you either the next video or the next stream. Hopefully the Twitch side was okay. I'm going to check that when I sign off here and see what it looks like. Hopefully it was just a mobile thing going on that couldn't see much of it, but yeah, thanks again guys for joining me, and we'll catch you on the next one. Everybody be safe, take care, have a good one, and check out the mods if you like. That's KSW mods and 850 modding if you're into that. Of course, don't let me persuade you into spending your hard-earned money, but if you feel compelled to, please do. These guys do awesome work, as you can see. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Everybody be safe. Have a great night.